Buranuna. Or Euphrates, or we
they made it, but the reason they did that because this name Buranuna means copper, copper complexion.
Yes, sir.
They want to get anything to do with us being black. They want to get rid of that.
That's cold-blooded.
That means the word is with copper,
right?
And they moved it out of there because they know that represents us. Right. Copper scared people. They got copper tone. You know what I'm saying? And they try to be copper tone. They suntan lotion and all that.
Even in their fictional tales of Egypt and all of that, that's what they make the color of the people.
Yes.
That's
so crazy. They got so sick they put Ethiopia to get from all shades. Y'all didn't look at Ethiopian people.
Oh yeah.
All shades of brown.
Yes, sir.
Because all that, they went from El Kabbalah, which is the cradle of Adam, to call it Ethiopia. So the whole land was called El Kabbalah. Gentiles turned around and called it Ethiopia. All black people. To try to make it corrupt. When they found a way to change the word black, which was not wicked, when it come to us,
right?
They made that because that is us, black. And said, now we fighting with light-skinned people saying they're not really African. What are y'all talking about? That happened with white people. They mix with, this is crazy. This is insane. That's what they did. So the only people they gonna call Africans black people.
Right.
And black people gonna call them black.
Right.
The closer you get to my color and lighter,
right,
you're not black people.
Right. Or you're not African.
Not African. Yeah, that's what they say, African.
Yeah.
And Adam was a ruddy complexion man.
Right.
Adam mean red.
Yes, sir.
Ruddy. And here you go. And he said it was the Nazarites were ruddy. It's rubies. Now their face is black as a coal.
Yes, sir.
You don't want to read that though. So actually we came from this to dark.
Yes, sir.
And not the reverse. See how cold that is?
Yes, sir.
But they made us discriminate against our own people.
Yes, sir.
Trying to take us that they black. So melanin. I got melanin. I'm the original people. The dark you are.
Right.
Really? Really? Are you saying? Now we not the same people.
Right.
In color skin. When the very place they called Ethiopia meant all races of colors.
Yes, sir.
Because it never had nothing to do with that. It only had to do with the good and evil. The Abel and the Cain, the Esau and the Yaakov.
Right.
That's what it's all been. And the evil that's out there talking about what they call the false Jews now. Now it's coming out more and more because they've been found out they Khazars.
Right.
Khazarians, you serpents, buddy. That's what we're gonna get to. We gotta get to no. Yeah, y'all Khazars, devils. But y'all not the serpents, see? Some of y'all are.
Right.
But when we get to DNA, we can tell you.
Right.
See, that's what they want to do.
They don't want to do that.
But there's a specific serpent people on this planet. And if everybody took a blood test, we found them. You got all this go across the moon and sun, do just like you do with everything else.
Right.
Y'all took the shot, because they told y'all to take the shot. Let's all take the blood test. Because if you connected to Egypt, you're going to connect to people.
Right.
And then, so why you dividing? All y'all the same. Different areas of the world. But all y'all still, if you talk about what they call Ethiopia, Egypt, any of that so-called East, you're talking about everybody black. The only people that don't tie is that seed of the serpent.
The serpent.
They got everybody else at war. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
This small group, like a small group of Adam, all of them from Adam, made from Adam. And those of us that seed come from Adam. But all of us that come from Adam is not righteous.
Right.
Abel proved that.
Yes, sir.
Esau proved that. It's the righteous seed of Adam. The Abraham, the Isaac, the Jacob, the Jeremiah, the Isaiah, the Moshes, the Aarons, those people.
Yes, sir.
Everybody else, like he told the other brother, he told him, hey, get all that hate out your face. And do it. You can make it a devil.
Well, you tell him get that mug off your
face. Like they say right now.
Right.
They grew. Me. Why you let everybody know you're mad? And they're doing it right now today.
Yeah.
That's who they are.
A true story. I was talking to a friend of mine just yesterday, December 7th, 2023. She asked me, she said, when you going to slip up and smile? I said, where I'm from as a child, they would raise your slip up if you smile. And then skirt off and leave you underwear ever you were standing. So it was mad. I looked mad all the time. I was raised, or school age, was raised to be crooked. So I had to keep a straight face. This brick wall, this isn't a facade. It was a defense mechanism that ultimately became my mechanics, a deterrent. So those demons on the RTD, that was our city bus, didn't pick me when it was time to start patting pockets. You can get robbed if your teeth was too white. So now my smile hides below sea level. It doesn't feel safe on the surface. I learned a lot of lessons from adolescents who only said cheese if they were talking about the bread. Never took steel shots, only from moving vehicles. So when you're raised in a war zone, your face becomes your first line of defense. You frown first, and you search for a safe place to grin later. So excuse me if it's taking a while, but sometimes I feel like I'm still waiting on my childhood to give me that permission to smile.
They don't have no idea that's them.
Don't have no idea that's in the scripture.
No. Everybody know the word.
Right.
Every black man on the planet have a personal relationship with God. Every black man, all my life, I've always heard that. You live like this? Your communities look like this? What God are you talking about?
Right.
That's why I know that God can be real. That whole concept is a lie.
Right.
Because you'd have to have ethics that support that. You can't just say that out your mouth.
Right.
Your work should tell you that. You don't have to tell me. I don't walk around and tell them I'm a Hebrew.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave me that name. But if you don't know my name, you're going to see righteousness.
Mm-hmm.
He said, let your light so shine before men that they see your good works, not hear your mouth. Not hear you tell me you got saved, you got baptized, right. you was born again. Your works ain't sure that. You're born again devil. Your works ain't sure that good. And it's all simple. But if you could convince yourself that you're good,
right.
you're sure trying to convince other people. But everybody right now see it. None of them good, man.
When I was playing in nightclubs as a musician, I used to run into women all the time, boy, just drunk and drinking, smoking. And, yeah, I'm saved. And like, for what?
Yeah,
from
what are you talking about? What you saved from?
What are you talking about?
From the devil?
You out here carrying on like
this? All the time. And then when we showed that video, the Jakes called them sluts.
Yeah.
If you were going to find any faith in the city, you would never look in the house of a harlot. If you were going to find any faith in the city, you would look amongst the virtuous, you would look amongst the victorious, you would look amongst the accomplished. What an oxymoron that of all the places for faith to be, faith breaks out in the house of a slut.
Yep.
Hey, he called him slut. A slut like this dude. Tough. And not one woman in that place could deny that. And they talk about giants. I'm talking about that right now because I seen a video. They talking about giants in the earth. There was giants in the earth. But they didn't know the word in Hebrew. But giants was abortion. They were having abortions in the earth at that time. Men of renown. Then and after then, they was having abortions at that time and since.
Yes, sir. But
they use the word giant as if it's all tall, not using the book. It's in the book who is Jesus of it.
Right.
But the word giant is dealing with abortion, even to this day. It is literally dealing with abortion. They was having abortions at that time. That's why he came and destroyed it. They were having abortions. And they got it covered. But he talked about giants in the scripture. He talked about cupids, how tall they are.
Right.
When he talked about the ones that David fought, he did 9 foot tall.
Yeah, he sure did. Yes, sir.
He didn't say that when he came to destroy the earth. He just said giants. And they took it upon themselves to say, these scholars, that they call them scholars,
right,
is took off to say they giants. No, these women were having abortions at that time. And men of renown was allowing it to happen. Abortion is one of the worst things you can do on the planet.
Oh, absolutely.
Abortions, and it was happening then. And they destroyed it. And generations, they started killing them at birth. And right now, the time we live in, they killing us back again into abortion.
Yeah.
In more news, an article in the Wall Street Journal last week spotlighted a topic often ignored in the nation: the alarming abortion rate for African Americans in the United States. Wall Street Journal columnist Jason Riley wrote a piece last week titled, "Let's Talk About the Black Abortion Rate." Riley explored how in New York City, thousands more black babies are aborted than born alive each year. And he highlighted how on the national level, black women terminate pregnancies at far higher rates than other women, Look at these numbers. In 2014, Black women made up 13% of the U.S. female population, but 36% of all abortions were performed on Black women. I spoke on this exact topic, the alarming Black abortion rate, with a pro-life leader earlier this year. Pastor Cleonard Howard Childress Jr. is senior pastor of New Calvary Baptist Church and assistant to the director at LEARN, the Life Education and Resource Network. He coined the phrase that the most dangerous place for an African American is in the womb.
Well, first, it's not hyperbole, it's not a radical rant from a right-wing reverend, it is a sociological fact. 52% of all African American pregnancies end in abortion, 1,786 a day, and since 1973, over 20 million African Americans have been killed by abortion alone.
From abortion, and they use that blood to do their sacrifices. And they're doing it right now today. With babies, eating them just like that in the video. And what they're doing right now, they was doing at the time he destroyed it. And that's common. That's how foul this world is.
Right. People don't get that either.
They ain't taught it.
The foul that this world is getting on a daily basis is closer to destruction.
We deliver the destruction.
What is it? We're in the same days of like Sodom and Gomorra?
Yeah.